What up, it's Dane, and in this video I'm going to be telling you how to do intermittent fasting for weight loss, right? So obviously you've been hearing about this intermittent fasting trend, so you clicked on this video to know how to lose weight fast. So let's get straight into this. First of all, I need to tell you though, I'm going to cover the 16-8, which is called the Lean Gains Protocol by Martin Berkhan. I'm going to cover this shit, so if you're looking for any other protocol, that's fine, you can still use it. However, this is the intermittent fasting 16-8 protocol. So how do you do intermittent fasting for weight loss? Well, it's easy. First of all, the benefits of intermittent fasting are like any other diet, right? There aren't any really magical benefits. However, some people, and I do feel a lot more, in fact, productivity throughout the day, because you don't have to worry about cooking and you don't need to eat in the morning. If you're anything like me, you get really tired when you eat in the morning and stuff like this, right? If you're not a morning person that eats in the morning, then intermittent fasting is for you. So here goes. If you don't follow these tips, right, intermittent fasting is going to be a little bit harder, and I'll explain why. So first of all, in the morning, and if you do like breakfast and you like to eat really in the morning, however, you still want to try intermittent fasting, listen to this tip coming up. So first of all, in the morning you need to drink a lot of water, right? The reason being is because you get a hunger sensation. However, that's actually your body just being deprived of water, right? When you're feeling that hunger sensation, drink a lot of water. Now, after a few minutes, you'll actually feel the hunger sensation go away, and you actually forget that you're actually hungry. So drink a lot of water when you do intermittent fasting. Now, step number 2, say about 4 hours after you've woken up, I recommend drinking about black coffee, right? You can do this about 2 hours after waking up. However, you don't want to consume this black coffee way too often, otherwise your body will become immune to it, and black coffee is an appetite suppressant. So far we have drink a lot of water and black coffee, right? These are 2 main tips. Now, a third tip that I personally don't use, but I know a lot of people do use it, is a bicarbonate water. So that's sparkling water that makes you feel kind of bloated, and personally I don't really like the effect and I don't like the taste of it, so I don't include something in my diet that I don't enjoy. So you can do that if you want, however it doesn't work for me. Now, this is a big one. Step number 4, tip number 4 even, when you are doing intermittent fasting for weight loss, and this, you don't need to include this, however you can if you do get hungry really often, right? If you get hungry and you're like, oh, I want to eat this, blah blah blah, stuff like this, you need to have a piece of fruit, right? And when you have this piece of fruit, I'm not saying have one and then like 10 minutes after have another one, right? Give it like 30 minutes to see if you're still hungry. The reason being is fruit will replenish the liver glycogen, and that will send a signal to your brain making you feel fuller, right? So keep that in mind. That's like the scientific approach behind this. So have a piece of fruit. Typically I recommend a banana or an apple, a piece of fruit that will take you a longer time to eat, right? So apple's a bit crunchier than a banana, so maybe go for the apple depending on which one you like. So that's that. Now, those are basically all the basic steps in order to do intermittent fasting for weight loss. Now, are you going to lose weight just by doing intermittent fasting? No, you're not. You need to be in what's called a calorie deficit. And a calorie deficit, you can do this by just doing 15 times your body weight in pounds minus 500. That's going to give you a calorie deficit. Again, this is just a rough estimate. You are going to need to calculate your calories. Now, let me provide some more value for you right now. The intermittent fasting, like I said at the start of the video, you don't need to pick a specific approach. You can, if you're like me, you want to do the 16-8 approach, which means going 16 hours without eating from the night before, and then an 8-hour eating window. And when you do this, you can do a few different ways, right? You can just consume the calories. Let's say you have 2,000 calories to consume in order to lose fat, right? You can just split that up into 2 meals, 1,000 calories in one meal, 1,000 calories in another meal. Or you can go one like this, where you have, say, one really big meal and then have a dessert, or say even 3 small meals in the 8-hour window. However you want to do it, just pick, as long as you get that calorie amount in. Personally, if you're someone like me that doesn't get satisfied over really small meals, then I'd probably go for 2 big meals, or 1 extremely big meal and then 1 little small, maybe a dessert or something like that. But obviously the dessert is going to be high in calories, so you've got to compensate for that later. So that's basically how to do intermittent fasting for weight loss, and the main principle here is a calorie deficit, as always. And when you're doing intermittent fasting for weight loss, make sure you keep your protein intake high, just as any other diet when you are going for weight loss. Now, I titled this video weight loss, and I've been talking about weight loss, right? There's a difference between weight loss and fat loss. When you step on a scale, probably a few days after doing intermittent fasting, like 2 days, your weight's going to drop, right? And that's not necessarily fat loss, and this video does cater to fat loss as well. It makes no difference really. However, weight loss or fat loss is different. Someone that's losing weight could be losing fat-free mass, so they could be losing water, glycogen, all that kind of good stuff. So for example, me, I'm say 206 pounds. I've just started my diet. I'm doing intermittent fasting right now. Tomorrow I'll step on a scale. I'll probably be like 204 pounds or something, because I'll be dropping more weight. I haven't had as much carbohydrates, and my glycogen will be a little bit more depleted than it was before. So all these factors come into weight loss. However, fat loss, you will notice a difference over a period of time, right? You will. If you don't, I'm not going to get way too much on how to calculate the muscle mass difference between the fat loss. So anyway, this is how to do intermittent fasting. If you enjoyed the video, comment down below, let me know if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see 3 videos per day, man, and the same value being brought to you. Stay positive, stay smiling, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.